All right. I have the character chart translated, the character profiles, so I'm going to try to read it now so we can get a better look at who these characters are in Lovestruck in the City. Okay, first off, Park Jae-won, who's played by Chang-wook. He works for Working People Architecture and is the team leader of the first team. He's described as being an honest, positive, and passionate person who is very kind to everyone without any twists. His problem is that he's too passionate. When he works until he passes out. And when he meets a person and forms a relationship with them, he can't ditch them or cut ties with that person. He's a romanticist who loves passionately and is also a humanist who loves walking the streets of the city. He's a passionate man whose hobby is collecting hobbies. He is looking for a woman he met 1 year ago in Yangyang City. We know who that woman is now. And loved for 2 months. We do not know why this woman named Eun-oh abandoned him and took his camera. Until he solves this mystery, he can't forget her or give up on her. I have to meet her again. That's his quote. All right, next up. Eun-oh, who's played by Kim Ji-won. Normally, Eun-oh is a normal woman, but her alternate personality is a fourth-dimensional free spirit, Eun-oh. She is an attractive character who has dynamic changes between her two personalities. She opened a marketing agency named O3, but it is less than 1 year old and she is the only employee. It is about to go bankrupt. She was born and raised in Seong-si-dong. She is the person who will hit twice if someone hits her once. She has to do things spontaneously, no matter what she wants to do. Her best friends always say, "She's not that kind of person, but whatever." Her friends do not know what she did in Yangyang 1 year ago. She will never tell anyone about it, or her love of that man, or the camera bag she has hidden under her bed. She was too spontaneous in a foreign place. She became a different person and fell in love with Jae-won. Okay. Next up is Choi Kyung-jun, who is Kim Min-suk. He works for the architect firm Working People. He is the first team assistant manager. He's a cynical, realistic, and rational person who likes to observe others, but he never gets involved in others people's lives. He is basically the opposite of Park Jae-won, who is actually his cousin. Choi Kyung-jun likes stability more than change, quiet more than noise, and he feels comfortable at a temperature that is not hot or cold. He never gets angry, but sometimes he goes crazy when someone mistreats his long-term girlfriend, Rin-yi, who is his first priority. He thinks Rin-yi and himself are fated to be together. Oh Seon-young, played by Han Ji-eun. Oh Seon-young is a passionate and understanding high school PE teacher, but she is not that way when she dates. When she dates, she's hot-headed, all-or-nothing woman who only follows her instinct, not rationale steps of dating. When she hates something or breaks up, she never looks back, but she cannot do that to her ex-boyfriend Gun. She broke up with Gun because he had too many close female friends. Her quote is, "No woman will understand a boyfriend whose female friends are more important than his girlfriend." Kang Gun. Kang Gun is a writer who grew up with Eun-oh, and Rin-yi. He won a writer's award the year he graduated from college and became a super rookie because of that. But now he can't even publish a short story. After college, he went back to the town with his childhood memory and shared an office with Eun-oh in her octopong. He always complains because his female friends, Rin-yi and Eun-oh, always ask him to do things, but he always loses. His quote is, "Okay, today's the last day I lose to you guys, and today's the last day I will let you do it." But he always lets them win. He said the same thing for many years, which is why his nickname is Sun Dung-yi, which means good boy. He is a forever easy guy to his female friends. However, he has a secret that he did not reveal to his best friends. Seo Rin-yi. Seo Rin-yi is an environmentalist, a minimalist, and a free spirit who lives in her own happy world. She does not have a real job. She only makes enough money from part-time jobs. It appears that she changes her part-time jobs frequently as well because she does not want to live in a safe life doing something that she does not want to do. So as soon as she does not like her part-time job, she switches to something else. Her goal is to basically seize the day so she only does what she wants to do each day. But even though she's not interested in working hard, she is a very warm and sympathetic person. As a minimalist, she only has 4 sets of silverware, 4 sets of rice bowls, and 4 sets of cups. Likewise, she only needs her boyfriend Kyung-jun and her best friend Eun-oh and Gun, which add up to 4 people, including herself. Kang Byung-joon. These are characters that he's a character we haven't met yet. Kang Byung-joon is a policeman. His parents always told him that being a government worker is the best in this world, so he studied and became a policeman in Cheonggye-cheon. He solves problems around his communities with his Sunbae Dong-sik. For special appearances, we have Oh Dong-sik, which is played by Min-ho. Oh Dong-sik is a patient, caring policeman who enjoys thinking deeply and is kind to everyone. But he is tested by Jae-won, because Jae-won always comes to the police station whenever he is drunk to look for his camera thief. Bin is the owner of Bin Surfing. He is Park Jae-won's hometown friend and is played by Lee Sang-woo. Ra-ra owned the ramen place called Ra-ra's, which has all the noodles all over the world. In episode, I think 3, they showed all the ramen that she could cook from all over the world. And this is where Eun-oh gets her part-time job in Yangyang City. All right, those are all the characters that they've disclosed for this drama. It's a really tight-knit show without a lot of characters. And since they have characters we haven't seen who are in the city of Seoul, it makes me think that we're going to be leaving the countryside pretty soon, the beach community pretty soon, maybe in the next couple episodes. So we'll have to see. That is the character translations of Lovestruck in the City. We're also recapping this show with just mini recaps. It just feels way too short. If you want to catch more dramas, then check out Drama Milk, and I'll catch you on the next drama.